Hello guys, today with you, Minna Kamal. Just I want to tell you something before we start our story. Do you hate ants? I do so. I'm so scared of it. But actually, it's a tiny and wonderful insect, creature. Now you will know the reality of ants and how is their life. Actually, their life is wonderful, and most of people say that the ants, even from when they are kids, they are born to work. Just so, we're going to read the life and times of the ant. Okay, guys. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Dinosaurs lived long ago, and people, human, uh, we are living just right now, after dinosaurs were gone. So the ants were from long ago, the time the dinosaurs were, and they still alive right now. So the ants, their bodies are flexible. If they fell from the fifth floor to down the ground, they will not die. Only they die by people, and when people step on them, and many other things. So um, the ants build so strong, and they are so strong, and they have many. They are stronger either than elephants. So that's not what I mean. They're not stronger than elephants. So imagine an elephant taking up a wood. The elephant can only hold in his trunk the fourth of his weight, but the ant can hold 5 times as its weight. So let's see now how they live. They can live any place hidden inside a hill, in a hole inside the ground, but it must be so small so nobody will notice them. So the queen ant. Of course, I'm sure you know. Anyway, they call her the queen ant because she is born by a very special thing. She, they don't live like us. They actually have a life like us, nurse and doctor and things like that, but they help each other and work together. So they call her the queen ant because she is the only one that lays the eggs. That's her work. So when eggs are babies small, so they can't go out to bring food or something like that. They would be actually dead. So the ants are the baby ants stay and do something. I'll tell it to you at the end. So and they have nurses. They take one nurse or two nurses take the eggs from the queen and put it in the day nursery and the night nursery. And here's the food storage. Of course, it's bigger than that. They put all the food on it, and kids do something for it. So when kids are big, they are able to go out and bring food. Yeah, there are some kids. So ants bring food from everywhere. Any food. Dead insects, and they also help each other. When people or anything steps on an ant, they know it still is not dead, so they take care of her until she's good. And they eat and they take anything. Look at this. They don't. How do you think they put up all these things? By those things on their mouths. That's not their mouth, but they use it. Actually, ants can go faster than people. Not than people. The ant can run in a room in at least 1 minute. But people cannot go this fast. Just because we're bigger than them. So let's meet the ants' enemies together. First of all, woodpecker. Some ants live in trees, so woodpecker goes there and knocks on the trees and eat them. Horned lizard. This horned lizard is actually eats it with its tongue like a frog. And this armadillo, it digs down and gets it and eats it. And especially the most ever enemy, not the most, there is another one bigger than it. It's called the ant lion. It's not an ant. It's an ant, but from another kind that eats ant and has giant things. And the most big enemy for the ants, the anteater. This creature has a long tongue and things in his throat that digests ants quickly before it do anything for him. So I told you that kids stay and work also. So they all the food that grown up ants bring it. Small kids ants use their mouths and make it into juice. So they eat this juice only. They don't eat all other juice. You know, like lions eat meat and other animals eat things like that. Eat plants and things like that. Everyone has something to eat. But these ants, how do you think they could eat all these things? Sweets and everything comes in their way, and dead things, they make it into juice. So there are real ants. So scary. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, give me a like or subscribe and a share.